AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? 313. You part of the... You got Professor X Powers here too, brother? Huh? We see what your man said. Cade Cunningham in the mix. He ain't playing. He's quoted as saying, the flopping is just too much. 3 of the top 5 to 10 guys do it constantly. I know I'm better than yada, 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 but I'm not getting the same calls. People feel like this guy might be better than me, and he's nowhere near better than me. God damn. Hold up. I thought it was really cool that people started appreciating my game in that way. I'm like, man, I know I'm better than yada, yada, yada. Not naming any names. Jalen Brunson, Luka Doncic, or a few of the NBA's elite incessantly pleading to the officials. I don't get the same respect from the refs. I'm not getting the same calls. So people feel like this guy might be better than me, and he's nowhere near me. Hold on. Oh, boy. Let me tell y'all something. All you'll ever hear AllBall talk about is heading to 55th and watching these games at the Rucker. That's all you ever hear. And even Kyrie broke it down when he was in the tournament from the 90s, getting the and one shit. And he was like, bro, when you go through that park, that shit is different. That shit is different. You go to Rucker, bro, that shit is street ball. No, you ain't. If you ain't ready for that, do not step on that court. If you ain't ready for no rough football arena style, don't step on that court. Cade Cunningham has a football mentality, my brother. And that's one thing. The only caveat I got for him AllBall, when you're talking about leaving Jalen Brunson right now, he just hasn't done it in the playoffs yet. When we say do it again, he can do it again really, really soon. He's about to be in the MVP conversation, AllBall. But kid is 6'7". AllBall. The kid plays like he's 6'7". He don't play like Shea. He don't play like John Moran flailing. He's right. I can't say he's right. He ain't flopping, AllBall.
That comment from Cade Cunningham, I can't be a fan because I'm a Knicks fan.
Right.
But I can't be a fan. I'm a Knicks fan. But I just gained a whole nother level of respect for him. That right there is real nigga basketball talk. We know Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul. Remember, y'all, we got to put together the real nigga basketball squad, right? Coach, assistant coach, starting 5, and then 3 guys coming off the bench. We already know Kobe is the player coach, right? Cade Cunningham just became part of the real nigga basketball organization. I love what he said. And let me take it a step further. That's how we want Jalen Brunson to sound. That's what we looking for in Jalen fucking Brunson in moments like this. That's what we're looking for. That's why Detroit Pistons is playing out another level. Because their number 1 guy has that attitude and that mindset. I'm better than these niggas. Y'all want to complain and flop? Go ahead. Going up you niggas' chest. You see how he went up Bridges' chest yesterday? Like he wasn't even there. Cat jumped out his way when he went up with the left hand dunk. In midair. Cade Cunningham, at this point, in that rivalry with the Knicks, is what the NBA is missing. You need bravado and confidence like that, especially if you can back it up. How long have we been saying the NBA is missing a rivalry? This Detroit Knicks thing is going to be great for the NBA. Now, of course, you know, the playoffs, the regular season games need to be more competitive, right? But in the playoffs, we already know how that shit is going to be. But I love what Cade said because he's 100% correct. He doesn't get the calls. He doesn't. And I don't think Brunson gets the calls like Luka, like Shea, like Joker, right? But I love that soundbite from him. I love that attitude and that mindset from a young player like that who 2-3 years ago, including me, lost confidence in. Injury prone, number 1 draft overall pick, and was struggling, won 14 games, and now look, comes back with vengeance. That soundbite is what we want to hear from our captain. And when you have that mindset, your team will run through a brick wall for you. It's no coincidence the Detroit Pistons players are playing great with the confidence they have, celebrating after every block, after every layup, posing, flexing, because they got a guy they could believe in. Brunson has to turn back into that. That's who Brunson was for us the last 3 seasons. This season, he's fell off when it comes to that. Hey, you got to get his young man respect. Listen, that team right now can have, in one season, Coach of the Year and the MVP. You have to give respect where respect is due. I'm sorry. I love that soundbite. I love what he just said. And let's be for real. He's playing like it. If you're a top MVP candidate and your team is the number 1 in your conference and your title favorites, he has a right to say, I'm better than you niggas. Remember, we ain't talking last year. We ain't talking for the future. We talking in the moment. He is top 3 best player in the NBA. I love what he just said. Listen, that's some Detroit, New York shit. Fuck you niggas. And you know why I love it even more? Because he fucking light-skinned. I'm going to say it again. You know why I love it even more? Because he's fucking light-skinned. Yeah, because they think we all soft. Love it. Love it.
There's the fact that the same week Jalen Brunson falls off the face of this earth in the MVP conversation, he comes out talking about his bread. Cade Cunningham comes to the Garden, destroys us, and the next soundbite is, yeah, and I'm better than your man. And I'm way better than all of them. They just get calls and they flop and all that. The game is rigged for them. I'm going against the machine. I'm going against the Matrix. You can, when you talk like this, that's our kind of talk. That's that wrestling Hulkamania, Macho Man, Stone Cold, The Rock.
I love it.
And remember, he's a humble dude. They asked him, like, yo, where you get that swag from or whatever? He said, my Lord and Savior. And, you know, he got religious. And he said, and my parents, they made this, and I'm here because of all this. And, of course, me. I said, yo, this guy, hold on. He be saying the right things. Now, of course, the caveat, he's so good, they got rid of Jaden Ivey, who was another top draft pick, right? But he also, shit is all good. You could talk like this when the going is good. So, you know, do your thing. Talk while you up there, you ahead. But just like Brunson is no longer doing interviews, post-game interviews when we lose, when the shit goes bad and we see how sore losers we are, we're keeping it 1,000, how sore losers we are. We got to keep it official about Detroit so far. They came out after last year's playoffs and they said, yo, we only lost because we were missing our guys. And they call them flopping calls for your man. And this year they came back and answered the bell. AllBall.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we just have to be honest. We're just talking about in the moment. Of course, you know, when playoffs come, whoever we go against, I'm going with my guys. I'm going with my team. But, you know, right now, Cade is one of the best players in the NBA. That was Brunson a season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons ago. So let's not get it misconstrued. When I gave my little soliloquy just now for Cade, I didn't put Brunson in that. You heard the names I said. And this is what I said about that person that said about Jalen Brown and Jalen Brunson. Let's not forget, what guys are doing now, Jalen Brunson already did. Jalen Brunson did this already. 28 in the regular season, 35 in the playoffs, conference finals, clutch player of the year, starting the All-Star game, All-NBA second team. So let's not get it misconstrued. MVP candidate, he wasn't top 3, but at a moment he was top 5, top 6. So, Fabian, I agree with you. I don't want to jump out the window, but we have to give credit when credit is due. This young man is playing great basketball, and he's fun to watch, and he plays the game the right way.
Yes.
Let's not forget, he's dishing the ball as well. He's he at the same time. That he was terrible. That's how you know my sinuses is insane. but we gotta show up for the people. But I love what he just said, and that's what sports is missing. That's what sports used to be about. Better than all you niggas. Now you put a target on your back. Now let's see what happens. So, of course, everybody's going to have a cause for pause because you have to do it in the playoffs. And we know the last time we see him in the playoffs, we won 4-2, not them. But we stay in the moment. Young man got Detroit looking a little crazy, and he has the New York City. He has us scared to death. Let's call it what it is.
The new shit. This ain't Trae Young.
Say it again, Fabian.
This ain't no damn Trae Young. Spiral Trigger. Fabian Cade already dealt with worse than any superstar has to do with prior to last season. He's resilient. Any current roadblocks he will face is nothing to him. I'm not saying that he didn't. You can ask AllBall, brother or sister. I've been talking about Cade Cunningham like, nah, this guy's a different level. Like I'm watching him. The confidence that and the poise that he played with last year. That's why, again, when we compared him to other people, I'm like, nah, this kid is taking leaps. I saw it with SGA. Now I'm seeing it with him. I didn't see it with John Morant. I'm seeing it a little with Ant-Man. But now look, Cade is now. Remember, Ant-Man's supposed to be the face of the NBA. Can anybody legit argue that Ant-Man's better than Cade right now? Can you legit argue SGA is just flat out better than Cade?
No. That's what I'm saying. You got to give props when props is due. Listen, man. That young man, listen.
And AllBall. Not act like we didn't say this about Brunson. You're going to flat out tell me Anthony, when Brunson was at his peak, you're going to tell me Ant-Man's better than Jalen Brunson. Tell me SJ's flat out how? And now we're saying about Cade, like we're recognizing this thing.
Right. Remember, Fabian actually had that argument, right? Yo, what are they doing that Brunson isn't doing? Remember, they averaging 24, 25. Brunson averaging 27, 28, right? Same argument, same discussion. So we've seen this before. We've seen it play out before. The difference is our guy was in the conference finals. Our guy was in the semi-conference finals before that, right? So, Cade is having a great season. Detroit is having a great season. Now let's see what happens in the playoffs, because we all know all this don't mean nothing if your ass get kicked out in the first or second round and we in the conference finals laughing and smiling. So, of course it's caused a pause when we talk about that. But if we're talking right now, that young man is putting the league on notice. Simple and plain. It's no way around it. If you have anything bad to say about that young man and how great he's playing basketball this season, something is wrong with you. I'm a hater, and I ain't that crazy.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.